Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises and glory
to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yesharala that rule well. And salutations to you, Akim, out there in the highways and the byways, preaching His word in truth and in sincerity. This is the brother Shakal.
And the brother Rapaya.
Out here from the GMS Chicago camp, coming at you with another lesson. And this is basically going to be, going the same topic, because earlier on today we had a camp, and basically what we were going into is having faith, and there was and to trusting in the Lord, and He'll supply you the things necessary in the seasonable time.
Right.
And there was a lady that came and asked for fruit, and she was, at first she was clapping, and it looked like she tried to make herself seem like she was interested. But then she asked about food, so we already knew, So then when she seen that we didn't have any food or any money for food, she walked away. And we were saying, look, if the Lord could have it where if she stays here, she'll end up getting some food. Brothers gave testimonies of them being in similar situations,
Yep.
And lo and behold, as soon as camp was finished, somebody actually came out after camp offering food to us, man.
Yep.
So the Lord is power, man, and if she would have stayed there, if she would have had faith, she would have the Lord would have answered her petitions, man. He would have supplied her with what she needed, but because she lacked faith, she probably, God knows how much longer she went without having food, man. When she could have just had it right there, literally just wait a couple minutes, man. You see? This is Tobit 12:11. It says, surely I will keep close nothing from you, for I said it was good to keep close the secret of a king, but that it was honorable to reveal the works of Yahweh, man. And that's how the Lord works, man. You trust in Him, you wait upon Him, you don't take matters into your own hands. You do His will, and guess what? Hey, you'll see His works. He'll give you exactly what you're asking for, man. Hey, and when you see His works, just like we're doing right now, hey, it's honorable for us to speak of it, man, because it shows you, hey, that the Lord liveth, man.
Yep.
He right then and there, we're going into the same thing. Brothers are giving testimonies, and literally after camp, the same thing happens.
Right.
That's not a coincidence, man. That's the Lord working right in front of your eyes, man.
I'm gonna go back to Jeremiah 32:27. Behold, I am the Lord Yahweh, the power of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? You see, and the answer is obviously no. All right, because the Lord sent someone for that. That woman could have got fed. She could have got fed spiritually, and carnally, physically. You see, but she didn't have faith, and she even said it. She said, I'm going to go walk over here and see if I can get some food. She went somewhere else. She even said it. All right? So because of her lack of faith, she didn't get fed, you see? Both ways, spiritually and carnally. All right? Because she didn't receive it. But she was trying to supplant.
Right. She was clapping and,
yeah.
And then she's, you guys have some food? Like, oh, come on.
I mean, there's the food right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's the food that doesn't perish, man. There's the food that you'll never thirst or go hungry again. Having these words from the Heavenly Father,
Yeah. Hey, getting this spiritual food, the Most High will guarantee that you're fed physically, man.
Yep.
The Lord takes care of His servants, man. Was that it on there?
Yeah.
This is Psalms 55:22. This is, cast thy burden upon Yahweh, and He shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved, man.
God.
You see? So, hey, if she would have took heed to when the brother said, hey, this is the spiritual food, hey, then, and she would have listened and taken it in, hey, the Lord would have helped her. The Lord would have showed His works, and that could have been a thing in her mind to, like, damn, wow, what they're speaking is true. And she could have possibly, become part of the Lord's servants, man. But hey, she didn't, man, and because of that, she probably had to beg God knows for how long, and she didn't get it, man. You know, literally, people came offering food, man. Exactly what she was looking for, man.
Right. And really, that was for us and the elect, you know, on YouTube watching, all right, to boost our faith. You see, because the Lord knows what we need, what we desire before we even ask Him. All right, before even tomorrow comes, He knows what we need today. He knows what we need tomorrow, man. All right, man. That's how mighty the Lord is, man. All right. It's like just like the brother brought out during the camp session, Elijah getting fed by the ravens. All right, you know, Daniel and the lions den amongst hungry ass lions that haven't eaten for a whole week. You know, the Lord brought Habakkuk over there to bring Daniel a meal. You see, all these things written aforetime was written for us, man. You know, Romans 15:4, all right, to boost our faith. You see, so that when the times to come, you know, we'll be like so bold in asking and going to the Lord for everything, man, because we're doing it now, and He's trying us now, and He's showing us, man, that He's not a man that should lie, that He got us. You see?
Yep. Hey, this is 1 Peter 5:7. Casting all your care upon Him, for He careth for you. You know, hey, that's what we got to do. And guess what? The Lord will bring everything at the right time, man.
Yep.
You know, and just like the scriptures explain, is the Lord always works when you feel like all hope is lost, man. He always comes, man. He always comes and gives us exactly what we need, man. That's why we gotta constantly take heed to these stories, these events that happen. Hey, let me just get it. This is Romans 15 and 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope, man. That's what we gotta be in tune, you know, when it comes to reading, watching videos, so on and so forth. Why? Because that's gonna build us the hope. That's gonna make us understand how the Lord works, man. You know, a lot of people don't understand how the Lord works. That's why they give up. But if they understood, if they would have read, they could be like, you know what? No, this is how the Lord works. The Lord always comes, you know, at the last minute when it seems like all hope is lost, so He could try our faith. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. And guess what? The Lord will come and take care of us, man.
Right. There's to back you up, Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 39, verse 33. All the works of the Lord are good, and He will give every needful thing in due season. So it's on the Lord's time, you see. And man, it just showed us this woman, she was in need, but she didn't have no faith, man. How much more the Lord's elect who have faith and works, all right, when the time comes, when the rest of the world is going through a famine, all right, when the tribulation, the pestilence comes, how much more the men of the Lord are going to be, you know, taken care of. Because the Lord even said it. Again, the Lord is not a man that He should lie. He said that my servant shall eat, drink, and rejoice. All right? While these people are suffering famine, they're mourning. All right? They're going to end up eating their children and then themselves, man. That's the time we're coming into, you see. And seeing these things, experiencing these things, all right, during this ministry is just building up our faith, boosting it up, man, for the times to come. So that's why it says, you know, lean on the Lord and lean not onto your own understanding, but lean on, you know, let me just grab it real quick. I don't want to butcher it. Sorry. Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. You see? So, hey, we got to acknowledge the Lord. All right? We got to praise the Lord. Hey, and ultimately, with our whole heart, seek Him, man, and follow His ways. And guess what? We're going to be straight at the end of the day, man. Because what? We're looking at the generations of old, man. And the Lord has always looked out for His men. Always. All right? He's never forsaken them. See, 2/3 of our own people, they've forsaken their own selves, man. All right? But those that come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, He grant return and mercy, you know. And hey, He's our rock, man. You know what I'm saying? He's our salvation. He's going to feed us. He's going to protect us. You know, he said all these things, man. All right.
This is Luke 12:22. This is saying, he said unto his disciples, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for the body what ye should put on. The life is more than meat, and the body is more than raiment. It says, consider the ravens, for they neither sow nor reap, which neither have storehouse nor barns, and Yahweh feedeth them. How much more are ye better than the fowls?
Yep.
You know, hey, and how much more are we better than an unbeliever, man?
Yeah.
You know, hey, the Lord, because we believe and we're doing his work, he's not a man that he should lie, man. He will give us what we need, man. And if we wait and we stay patient and have that spirit and never worry or bug out, guess what? The Lord won't just give us what we need. He'll give it to us abundantly, man.
Yeah.
He'll give us. Like, if we're hungry, he won't just give us a meal. He'll give us a good ass meal, man. Exactly what will you know, fulfill our taste buds and get us food and so on and so forth, man. That's the power we're dealing with, man. It says, and which of you with taking thought can add to his stature 1 cubit? If ye then be not able to do that thing which is least, why take ye thought for the rest? You know, so hey, ultimately the Lord is in control, man, and we have to understand that, man. You know, and just let him, you know, not let him, he's gonna do it regardless, but just accept, you know, him the way he works.
Yeah.
You know, understand it and accept it, man. You know.
And with that, we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakodash. Double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught us his truth. And salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom, wa ababa ball.